Welcome back to From the Hood TV with another banger.
Another banger vid, man. I'm Levante.
Drew.
We're going to leave our Instagram right below, right here.
Got subscribe, man.
Yeah, y'all leave a like, a subscribe,
Turn
comment.
that notification bell on.
Yes, sir.
Time to get into it.
Today we're going to get into a vid on Terrence Howard speaking on something that he had going on with Puff, Diddy, whatever. I seen it last week or a couple of days ago.
I ain't see it yet. We're gonna get it. You gonna get into it. Y'all gotta see my real reaction.
You know, there's a short life in
Why do you think that is with the creative side?
Well, because losing out money, you got to take drugs. You're going through so much shit to try and deal with life. You are literally, it's an unhealthy space. And so eventually you're going to go too far, you know? Who knows what happened to Philip? Who knows what he had to do in order to get to where he was at? There's a lot of things that people do that end up sitting and they can't get over it. And they got to keep getting high, hoping to get it out of their head, you know? But when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card,
Crazy,
you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Now, I'm saying
That's a fact, dude. You as a man, you let another man touch you, bro. Like, bro, in any way, let a man take you out your integrity, like, whatever. Like, it was a situation a couple weeks ago over here, like, nigga, like, he like, yo, you could hand me my liquor? Shit right there in between his legs. Nigga, what? Grab what? What? Nigga, what you talking about?
Lost your mind.
It's like just any situation, but it's over with. I mean, it's never that. So I definitely feel what Terrence saying on that.
I don't be no sissies out here. Don't cancel me though. I'm not Kanye.
what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through. Like if a woman gives up her womanly right of being a mother and taking care of her family and do all those things, when you give up those things, but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Got punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man. So I believe that's a big problem with a lot of the actors out there because they get fluid. And next thing you know, once you go fluid, it's gone. You don't have any foundation to pull yourself back from. So maintain your man card, no matter what.
Man, I mean, you know, one of the things you're seeing, you went to a whole different place.
Sorry.
No, I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid.
One thing I want to say to it, don't matter how much money a nigga offer you. Never get your booty up. You a man. You a man.
That's a fact.
Shout out to all my real niggas.
I don't know what he said he had going on with Bieber. I don't know what. They said he never recovered from something with Puffy. But niggas definitely, like, you could see, like, in the media, like, they was like, oh, Justin Bieber got these problems, whatever. It's like, what happened to him? That's crazy.
Stay away from Diddy people.
Of any principles there are, and that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that if I lose my integrity? You got to go in as a principal. And what we were brought in here as men. We produce 1,500 sperm per heartbeat.
That's a fact. Like, growing up, like, we watched a lot of vids on, like, a little Illuminati, people selling their souls and stuff like that, but I don't know if that was literally the case. People were going out signing in blood and all that. Like, that's a lot. But selling out could mean just a lot of things. Like, as simple as going to a party and doing something out of your manhood or integrity. Like, that's automatically selling out, or just to get a relationship for a certain benefit to be in the industry. Like, that's wild. I don't.
What I can
can't
say,
play like that.
I can tell Terrence Howard and been through it, you know? He got a little something in his tank, too. He know what's going on. Y'all better listen to what he talking about. This is real work.
For a reason, because the aggression is necessary. You don't trade that in, no matter what.
Did you ever have the opportunity where you got invited and you said no to it?
Hell yeah.
What was the
Hell
consequences
yeah.
when you said no?
Puffy invited me for weeks, asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. Go there and he's sitting around just looking. I'm like, okay, what's the material you want to work on? He's just looking at me. Then next thing you know, okay, hey, will you help me? I want to hear your music. So I come over there and I play the music. And he's sitting there just looking at me, like waiting. Okay. So then my assistant was like, he wants to hang out with you next week. And I was like, for what? He's like, I think he's trying to fuck you.
He was trying to get her. That boy over there performing that nigga Puffy standing there like this. With Puffy's trying to get his butt.
That's what my assistant said. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it. So now no more communication. Now you know to be hands off with somebody. A number of producers come in and make the approach, and you threaten to punch them in the mouth, or threaten to knock their head off for talking to you like, or looking at you like you're a woman. When you approach a real man about his masculinity, you're going to get a real reaction back. It's a difference when a guy walks in a room and when a man walks into a room. And a man don't
I agree on that right there. Like that's what I was saying. Like with the situation, like you like, oh, you could grab, like, what? You're gonna get a real reaction every time. Like, yo, what you wanna do? Like, every time you're gonna get a reaction out of a real man. Nobody playing like that out here. And don't cancel us though, cause we not, it's nothing against.
I don't, nothing against no gay people or anything.
At all.
Any bisexual, anything.
That's a fact. It's nothing against them at all. But you cannot try and
do that to a straight man.
Can't be like that.
Take the same things that a guy will accept. So always be the man in the room. And that's always been my whole thing, and have lost businesses because I don't bend over in that way. I don't compromise. I don't play gay roles. I don't kiss a man. I don't do that shit because the man card means everything.
I had no idea we're going to go this direction with the podcast. This is absolute. But listen, we've talked about it. We've had a lot of the guys on to talk about this stuff. Are you done with Hollywood because of this specific reason?
I'm still working. I still, I haven't made the money necessary to do all of the other stuff. So I still have to go and do the Chitlin circuit. I still have to do the job that I need to. But eventually, I've done what I set out to do, which was to redefine the universe. I've proven what I've set out to do, and that's why I have all the patents. Whether they evaluate it or not, that's up to them. But
that's another thing, though. Terrence Howard, I never seen him get out of his role or play out of his integrity. Like, he that man, though. Like, he hustle and flow. That was a hood classic right there. That whooped that trick. Yeah. That was that shit right there. I ain't gonna lie. And he played the Empire, did his thing.
Yeah.
He got some new junk going on now though. Like he a genius though. Dude a genius though. Got it.
Yeah, getting into him.
Word, that's a fact.
I've done the work and finished it. Now I can go on and do whatever else we need to do. Hi, everyone. My name is Terrence Howard. I'm an actor, but in the field of science also. So if you would like to connect with me, you can connect with me on Connect. The QR code is down below, and let's have a great conversation.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.
That was it though.
Terrence Howard, though, don't feel no type of way, man. The way you be speaking, you know, I don't. My fault if you said it in the interview. My bad.
That's that dude though, man. Y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe.
Turn that notification bell on.
Thank y'all. Another From the Hood TV classic.
If you don't subscribe, beating y'all ass.